Denver Fashion Week is back. The first show is this Saturday, November 8th. The theme is sustainable, which has been a staple the last several years. And then next Saturday, backed by popular demand, Western fashion is hitting the runway once again. Here to talk about it this morning, we welcome Steve Weil, the CEO of Rockmount Ranchwear. Steve, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Erica.
Okay, your brand is super famous. We're going to talk about that in a moment. I'm like kind of starstruck of all the movies and shows your clothing has been in, but talk about your company. It's family, been in the family for generations. You're coming up on 80 years. It's so incredible. Tell us the story.
So Rockmount was founded by my grandfather, Papa Jack, 1946. He made the first shirts with snaps. And
Ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he worked until age 107, and Wazee Street, where we're located, is named for him on our block.
Oh my gosh, that is so special. So many generations this has been in the family. What do you enjoy most about being a part of this really iconic, trailblazing brand in Western fashion?
You know, it's nice because it has a creative aspect that a lot of businesses don't. So we're not just making widgets. We make stuff people wear and love, and we're not your usual, mall brand.
Mm-hmm. You said you're not like into the trendy stuff. You're into stuff that's wearable, stuff that's like, timeless.
Exactly. I think about lifestyle. I'm not interested in costume.
Let's talk about what you brought in, Steve, because
Okay.
you've got some really beautiful pieces. The one in the middle is pretty famous.
That was in the Barbie movie.
Yeah, how cool is that?
But Ken wore more of our shirts.
Okay, I love it. Ken had a lot of outfit changes. This is stunning, and this ties in with the stock show.
Yeah, this is something we collaborated with the National Western Stock Show to produce for their 120th anniversary, which will be this January. And this is a silk scarf and a matching tie that they will be selling at the National Western.
So beautiful. And then on the far side there, those two you said are menswear, and then in the middle here we've got the Barbie pink and another women's style there. And these are all kind of funky on the end, really fun.
Well, we like quirky. Nobody needs another boring shirt.
Right.
And so life's too short for that. So
I agree.
We like doing fun stuff that speaks to people, but then there's also simple, like the denim, because denim you can wear anytime.
Classic.
And then this embroidery is really special on that women's shirt.
That's stunning. Is that being hand embroidered, Steve?
It's not done by computer.
Yeah.
It's done by an artisan. That's
Wow.
right. Yeah. That's different than most embroidery, and that's something we excel in. We really like doing that.
And you guys showed last year at the Western Show for Denver Fashion Week. You're going to be showing again next Saturday. We've got some images up here. What was it like? I mean, you're pretty famous. You've been in a bunch of Yellowstone, Barbie. What else? What other films and shows you got? Your clothing has been in.
We have a good rock following. Bruce Springsteen.
Wow.
Was in. We get the Paul McCartney people.
Yeah.
Just did a concert, and the whole band came through.
Wow. Wait, that's so
and you never know.
fun.
It's just you never know who's going to show up.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And so you'll be showing another collection coming up here. What does it mean to just kind of put some of your styles on the runway here in Denver?
Well, see, my favorite thing about this whole event is that it brings out above the radar this fashion community that exists here, but a lot of people didn't know about. So I love the fact it's being celebrated, and it's across the board. It's couture, it's Western, it's lifestyle, it's all kinds of different things, because fashion is a big tent. And it's fun seeing it up on the runway. They did a great job featuring it in the past, and I know they will. It's very professionally produced.
Well, Steve, we're honored to have you back this year, and thank you for coming on the show this morning.
Well, thank you, Erica.
Of course, and we've got information on the screen right now if you want to go check out that show. Again, it'll be next Saturday, the 15th, where you can see Rockmount on the runway. All shows are going to be at the Brighton in Rhino. Events start this Saturday, the 8th. They run through the 16th. So many different themes, like Steve was just saying. DenverFashionWeek.com for your tickets. Corey is going to be hosting with her daughter Callie on Sunday, and then I'll be emceeing next Thursday, so we hope you come check it out. Steve, thank you so much.
Thank you, too.